Vignani here at High Octane Classics in Auburn, Massachusetts with a fun little 67 Mustang convertible. Now, 1967 was a big year for Mustang. Now, here's the thing. Sales fell about 100,000 units to only 472,000 units. But here's the deal. 67 was also the first year for the Cougar and the Camaro and the Firebird that took on the Mustang head-to-head. And of course, the Barracuda was still part of the game. But here's the deal. Of the 472,000 cars built, only 44,808 were convertibles like this, like 1 in 10. So let's take a closer look. Under the hood, okay, this is the A-code 289 4-barrel. There's the 4V right there. This was a $105 upcharge over the 2-barrel 289, but something I like on this, it's very original. The smog equipment here is in place, which tells us this car was originally ordered for the Los Angeles dealer area where they had more strict emission stuff. That's California emissions, more on that in a second. Also, the air cleaner is a factory correct piece. This spring-loaded thing right in here, that's the bimetallic spring. When the engine's cold, it draws air from this metal duct from around the exhaust manifold, hotter air to more quickly warm the engine up for cleaner running. When it gets warm, the spring closes and then allows the engine to breathe air in through the snorkel. So this is very original under the hood. Has manual drum brakes, 10-inch drums. There's the manual, no booster here. It does have power steering, which is a nice detail. We see that, of course, right here. Factory style radiator, and really just very pure under the hood. And again, a California car, which is pretty neat. Now, this engine bay might look wider to owners of 65 and 6 Mustangs because it is. It's about 3 inches wider, so they could put the 390 V8 in as an option for the first time in 69. Not here. That's okay. The 289's lighter, better handling car, really, than the 390 cars. Now, the wheels on this are a little bit newer. These are probably from the early 1970s or late 60s Mach 1 Mustang type wheels. No harm done. They bolt right on, the drum brake in the back. And again, 10-inch drums on Mustang, which are bigger than Pontiac GTO drums, which is theoretically a faster, heavier car. So these drums are fine for this car. Of course, the convertible top, again, one of 44,808 made, like 1 in 10 Mustangs in 67, was a drop top. Now let's go back to that California thing. Here's the trim tag, or the door tag, I should say, and the dealer sales area 71, that's Los Angeles, which is really cool. It tells us this car probably was in a rust-free climate most of its life. The axle is that's an I believe, and that would be the 3.0-to-1 open differential in an 8-inch housing. W is the 3-speed C4 automatic, and sure enough, there it is right there. The center console, what a nice thing. Now, 1967, Ford really upped the ante in Mustang, giving it almost a space age kind of a look with brushed stainless door panels and grates and grills and things down low and in the center, so it kind of looks cool. Now, another thing too, of course, this does have the Lux steering wheel, which we have the pearl inlays. This is actually a factory option, this wheel with these little buttons. And also 1967 was the year for safety, and this center horn ring is actually padded, the idea being that it's a safer thing to hit against if you're in a crash. But this also has the comfort tilt steering wheel. Right here we take the directional and we move it forward, and the column moves up or down to suit driving positions and your physique. The gauges are nice. Now, this is a power top car, so maybe we'll take a look and see if the top works well. Here is the button here. So let's run that top. Up we go. Yeah, power top, very cool. And what a fun car. Keep in mind, again, if 10 Mustangs were on the road in 1967, 1 in 10 was a convertible like this. That top's in nice condition. Rear window is glass with a pivot in the middle. Very nice stuff right there. Or is that plastic? Yeah, that's I'm not sure what that is, but anyway, it's hard. It's not that horrible wrinkly stuff that's hard to see through. So again, we have another of the 1969-ish, maybe 1970 Mach 1 style wheels at the back, which bolt right on to the 5-on 4.5 bolt pattern. Very nice. Stock Mustang tail, which is nothing to improve on there. And of course, the gas fill right here. How cool, you know, and keep in mind, 1965 and 6, this would have been a screw-on thing with a cable, easy to lose. So for 67, Ford said, let's just make it integral to the car, and there it is. Now, this is a dual exhaust car, or it should be. That was part of the 289. Oh, yeah, okay, single exhaust on this one, that's fine. Cross-flow muffler, which is going to be nice and quiet, but certainly keep that 225 horsepower 289 breathing well. Let's take a peek inside the trunk. Original style keys, very nice to see. The Ford family of fine cars, you gotta love that right there. You know, marketing from top to bottom. How cool is that? Let's pop the trunk and see what we have inside. And there it is right there. Yeah, nice, correctly painted inside to match the rest of the vehicle. Yeah, nice and crisp. Little trunk floor mat, spare tire inside of a housing. Nothing wrong with that. The spare, or the jack is right here inside of this bag. Very cool. That's the original style scissor jack right there. So just nice presentation. And again, something like 44,000 of these were made. Not a big number then or now. And the remaining examples, who knows? And this car being sold originally to Los Angeles dealer zone, more than likely it had a very pampered, dry, rust-free life. And today it's in really, really great condition. So if you want to learn more about this Mustang, check it out on the High Octane Classics website. And keep in mind, you can buy this car with as little as 10% down. And High Octane Classics will consider trades, late models, classics, bikes, all kinds of stuff. They'll certainly think about it. And they do accept, they will deliver the car to your location with minimal charge. And keep in mind, if you're maybe thinking about a change in scenery and or career, you might want to call High Octane Classics. They are looking for sales and service professionals. Give them a call at 508-859-4515. And again, to learn more about this 1967 A-Code 289-225 4-barrel automatic Mustang convertible, check it out on the High Octane Classics website.